Have you ever said yes when your whole body was screaming no? For many trauma survivors, saying no isn't just uncomfortable or difficult, it feels dangerous. Their body viscerally rejects it because in the past, their no's were punished. No didn't just mean shame and rejection, it also meant physical pain. God never designed your life to be ruled by the fear of punishment. This is day 12 of 30 of my new book, For His Glory, Disclosing and Destroying the Spiritual Roots of Codependency. My name is Naomi Claxton, and as I wrote this book, I wrote it to get individuals to their root, to help them understand the reasons they make the decisions that they make, and how to free themselves from the true or false equivalencies that they have made that have kept them in shame-based cycles of decision making. The young woman we met yesterday was exhausted. She was physically sick from trying to please everyone all the time. Every yes felt like survival, but the more she agreed to do, the more she lost herself. Her commitments piled up, and even when she knew she couldn't keep up, when she did not have the capacity, the resources, the knowledge, or the ability to complete a task, she would say yes because she was terrified to say no. The truth is, deep down, she wasn't just afraid of disappointing people, she was afraid of the punishment. She had grown up in an environment where questioning authority or setting limits was seen as rebellion. And rebellion was always met with pain. Later, spiritual abuse reinforced that fear, teaching her that boundaries were disobedience and that saying no was saying no to God Himself. That's not the heart of God. In Joshua 24:15, Joshua speaks truth to God's free will. He says, choose for yourselves this day who you will serve. That is what God has invited us to do. He yields to our will and does not impose His will through fear. The consequences of rejecting God's ways aren't immediate punishment. They're simply the natural outcome of a life apart from Him. Human religion and humans manipulate, abuse, and enforce fear-based submission as a method of control. Boundaries are not rebellion. They are a reflection of God's own character. Boundaries were never against other people. They are for us. They protect our dignity, preserve our peace, leave our integrity intact, and prevent others from stumbling into sin. A no spoken in courage spares everyone heartache. Today, speak this over yourself. I'm not ruled by fear. I'm not bound by shame. I am not silenced by threats, nor am I punished for obedience. I carry power, love, and a sound mind, and my no is said with confidence as a reflection of my faith. I say no with freedom, and when my no is anchored in God's yes, my boundaries are blessed. I encourage you to look at situations in your life where God is inviting you to say no, not out of rebellion, not out of a desire not to serve, but out of obedience to His desire that you walk in rest and peace. If fear has kept you from setting healthy boundaries, remember this: your freedom and your boundaries are not rebellion. They are your salvation. Join me tomorrow for day 13, where we'll talk about how to rest in the boundaries you've set and how peace becomes proof of your healing.